Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello guys, welcome to the DAR Education project video tutorial of the Android series. In this session number 3, we will create a calculator program, and first of all in this part, first we will create the GUI interface for the calculator program. So just start for that and start a new Android Studio project, and here I will use calculator example. It is very easy to use the elements by just picking it up and place it on the your screen, but it is very sensitive and not easy to understand that when you are trying to create your interface with the help of the XML. So first of all, we will understand what is XML. XML is known as the extensible markup language. So to understand what is markup language, basically markup language is those in which we use less than and greater than sign. Everything which is between less and greater than sign is known as the markup language. There are the different kinds of the very known and popular markup language is HTML, hypertext markup language, and XML is used for the extensible markup language for many other different kinds of the computers for that. So how to create activity main.xml file? You can see that there are two portions, design and the text view. It is very easy to use the GUI interface by just picking the elements from the palette and place it on your screen on there. But if you want to use the text view or something and try to read this XML, then it is very important to understand that XML file is always styled less than $XML, and it has only one version 1.0, encoding UTF-8, and after that whatever you write it is the XML file coding. Okay, so text view, here I am using the text view, and now I am creating the text view. I'm just removing this text view. When you just press less than sign, you can see that all kind of the elements was built in or not built in was present in the Android Studio, was present in front of you. So we will use text view, then it will show the two major properties automatically, width and height. I am using it match parent and wrap content. I want to give the name of this Android, then I will use ID. You will always write Android and then use two colons, then all the properties are here. Android, whenever you write it, ID @ plus ID is the way to assign the ID resources, like this and screen. You can see in design view that the element is here. Okay, this text view is screen. If I want to add the Android and text, then you will text here, and I'm just placing 0 here. Then you can see the design view, 0 is here.
Yes.
Okay, if I want to take the text appearance, then I will use text appearance large, small, something like that. Text appearance large. This is the property name, and this is the in the double quotes you have the value of that thing. Design, you can see 0 is here. If I want to use text align, then it will be center, left, right, text, and you can see that. Okay, if I want to use the background color, Android text, Android background, and here I can use something like this, FF0DF. There's a lot of colors, and you can see that the background is there. Android text color, and if you're using 0000 DF, then you can see that the color was changed. Okay, one problem was that when you use to pick the button and place it here, then you always moving, and the position of the scale margin disturb, and you are very uncomfortable to use such kind of thing. So I'm using a button here, and just check it out how it will place on the button. Use with wrap content, and I'm using the Android text property here. I will use I thought 7 is here. Now you can see that a button is created automatically. If I want to use the Android background and use something, I'm not very comfortable with these numbers, but here is the number you can place. Background is here. Now the question is the positioning.
Yes, sir.
Android, first of all, you always give the ID of that. I will use button 0 here. Oh sorry, button it was button 7. Okay. Now the position Android layout below for which ID, and I want to display this ID this button just under the screen, then it will automatically place it on that position. But I want to give some margin. Android margin, top margin, right margin, left margin, I will give 10 dp. Then you can see that the difference was automatically set according to your requirement. When you use GUI, it was a huge positioning was there, so you are not able to adjust them according to your requirement. So it is very important that you will understand how to use and create the buttons like this. And now I'm creating the same button, so it is very easy for me to copy this thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now the error was there. Now I will use 8.1 and change 8.1 and just check it out. You can see that 8 was placed on the same position. Just pick it up. Now you can see that a new property was added, layout to end of
And
button 7.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if I want to give margin to left, margin left, then I will use 5 dp. Then check it out.
Slightly different.
Slightly you cannot use such kind of dps by using mouse and
yes, sir.
this thing.
Exactly.
Exactly, so that's why I'm checking it out. Okay, now I will copy this thing, Control C, and place it here. So this button was, I thought, 9, and this one is 9, and here you will change this 8 and 8. It is more easy for you
Yes,
to
sir.
create the instance like this. Okay, and now I will just go and check it out on the Nexus and see the result on our emulator. So Gradle is our working, and now you can see that this position is working, but still these numbers are not working, but we have a place to store for. Each mobile has his own layout, so it will be very important for us to create the GUI according to our need. So I just move it down here, and once again I'm going for the text here, and since I am copying all these things, and I do not want to forget one important feature, and that was on click method. Android on click, and here I will use on click button, and it is very easy for you to copy and just paste it here. Okay, so if I want to copy this number once again, and I want to copy and place, and this 5 6 7, it will be 4, I think the number will be 4, and here you will use button 7,
below.
line top, end of this margin not needed, margin left is not needed. Just check it out, just check the design view, rendering is here, you can see 4 is here below button 7, and use start of button 8 and write the top margin top, and I thought we use 10 dp. It is for better to use 10 dp here.
Okay.
And similarly you need to create the whole instance. So I'm creating this one, and after that I will show you the representation. So this is our final look of our GUI interface using XML programming, and we create all kind of buttons and just use the XML method to create all those applications. So this will be the look of the application, and when the Gradle will run, you can see that it will create a so Gradle builds, and all our GUI interface was created with the help of the XML coding. So thank you very much, and Allah Hafiz. Please watch for the next part of this application for the working of this tutorial. Allah Hafiz.